he's got that Conor McGregor vibe, man. When he walks out, when he's in the arena, the way that the fans receive him, the way that the media covers him.
He said, what makes him different? He was like, because I'm getting Conor McGregor vibes from him. And this was my answer. Paddy has a delusional belief in himself, just like Conor. There is no reason he should believe that he's that good. And there's no reason that Conor should have believed that he was that good or that he could do what he could do.
You know what I think back to? I think back to Conor McGregor fighting Marcus Brimage in Ireland. And he was young in his career. He had barely started. And he got to fight at home in front of those people. And it just elevated him. I mean, right away, Conor McGregor was on his way. You strapped the rocket ship to his back, and he was to the moon. Dude, this is a recipe for him and Tom Aspinall to truly propel themselves to the next level of stardom inside the UFC. It's crazy, it's massive, and I'm certain that these young athletes are starting to feel that.
Well, I always say it's a brilliant comparison for me. Obviously, he's the biggest name the sport's ever seen. He changed the face of MMA. I always say McGregor doesn't get enough respect because of what he's done outside the cage, but he changed the game. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be so many eyes on the sport now, and I bring MMA fans in for life. 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds want to see me fight, and then forever they're an MMA fan. We're going to over boxing while I'm fighting in the UFC. Watch.
I've got to say, it's a big thing to be able to talk the talk and walk it. Okay, that takes a lot of guts, a lot of gall to be able to talk it and then make it happen, make it come to fruition. He's a character. He's a character that is selling numbers, it's selling seats, and you can see his number and his ranking is just going straight up. I think he's got all the pieces to be superstar potential. I think he's very much like a Thai Tuivasa, but English. He's just true to himself. He's doing his own thing. He's singing his own song, and it's good to see. It's good to see the success for someone like that.
Yeah, Paddy's doing a great job marketing himself. He's had 2 fights, 2 finishes. I think he's doing a great job. I've had 8 fights, 9 fights, I don't remember. I've had a lot more fights, and he's got a good following already. So I think he's doing a really good job. We're buds because he's rated me on Twitch, and I've hosted him on Twitch. So we're buds, I guess.
No, he's great, man. And Paddy and I have been in contact a little bit. He's a marketable guy. He's a happy guy. He's a fun guy. He's fun to watch. He's fun on the microphone. He's the total package. And people can hate on him all they want, but really they're just being haters because Paddy Pimblett's the total package. But can he put it together inside the octagon within the bells and continue to keep winning? We'll see.
I met him briefly in England, in Manchester too. He's very charismatic. He's good. To be successful in this business of fighting, you need to be skilled, but more than that, you need to be charismatic. And in order to be charismatic, a lot of guys feel that they need to trash talk to imitate Conor McGregor, but you don't have to do that. I sold a lot of pay-per-view because I was just authentic to who I am, and I think Paddy the Baddy is very authentic. I think he's a very charismatic guy. He's got a weird style. I really enjoy watching him fight, and I think he's gonna be he's still a star, but he's gonna be even more of a big draw. You know what I mean? I think the sky is the limit.
From the skill, I think he's entertaining as fuck. I think he's wild, but from the skill set right now, I don't see him being a world champion. But that could change, right? But his skill set right now, I don't think it's at the top.
Because he is chaotic, he is wild. The reason he's not been caught with a clean punch on the chin is because he covers distance so quickly and with so much confidence. I was having this debate with my Raptors the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, but he always runs in with his chin in the air, and someone's going to catch him." And it's like the perception is that now he's got to the UFC, that everyone in the UFC is going to have that perfect timing to run him onto a right hand. And the truth is, confidence goes a long way.
We'll see. He's good, and they're going to push him because he's going to sell. But he can do very well. And that kind of confidence as well shakes a lot of dudes. I just know this because I know fighting. It shakes a lot of dudes. Even a lot of veterans get shh. And then when they're under the lights that guy has created, like Pimblett, or that I've created when I did it myself, then they just, like Brumson, on the lights of MSG, I created all that. And then he's just like, oh, oh shit, you get shook. So he can shake a lot of veterans with his confidence.
A wise samurai once said, you have to conceive, believe, and achieve. Do you know what I mean? But believe it or not, like, even though I fucking mocked Luke on that one, there is a point to that. Do you know what I mean? You have to carry yourself in a certain way. You have to believe it. If you're not going to believe in yourself, then who the fuck else is going to believe in you?
Everyone always asks me this, but I'll be honest, I really don't know. I don't know where my confidence comes from. A lot of people mistake my confidence for arrogance, when I'm not arrogant. I'm just very confident in my own abilities. I think my strongest part of my game is my mental side. Like, nothing will ever break me, you know what I mean? It's me heart and my mental side is what gets me through fights and everything, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even confident in other walks of life, you know what I mean? And everything else, I'm not that confident. But I know I was put on this earth to fight in a cage, beat people up and entertain people. That's just what I was put on this earth to do, and I'm going to continue to do so till I can't do it no more. I'm going to leave a mark on this sport, just like Ronda Rousey, just like Brock Lesnar, just like Conor McGregor, you know what I mean? That's what's happening.
I think it's he does talk very well. He can talk, and the way he talks, I think it's the accent has a lot to do with it. He's exciting. He's got a good personality, and he goes after his opponent, not in the cleanest way like Conor does. You know what I mean? But he's got some skill behind him, not just in the stand-up game, but in the grappling game too. He submitted some guys, and he's got a chin on him. He's taking some shots. Literally, I don't think this fight, but the fights that I've seen, he's been staggered and come back, which is always exciting.
He's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know where he's going to go right away. You know, I think he's going to see some losses early in his career to some of these top guys, but I think that he's just new blood. He's new life. The guy's hilarious. He's fun to watch. He fights his ass off when he goes out there. Doesn't really worry too much about staying safe out there, but he's got skills, and I'm excited to see where he lines up.
Like when he got signed, he hadn't even fought yet in the UFC, and I think the UFC brought him to, or maybe he had one fight. UFC brought him to do some like appearance or something, and I was there. It was like, you know, he was meeting fans. He got the biggest pop when he walked into the arena, bigger than any person that fought on the card. It's just sometimes you have those one guys that they just have it, whatever it is, they have it, and Paddy's absolutely got it.
He's a good kid, Paddy. The Scousers, you gotta love the Scousers. You know, my father was born in Liverpool. One side of my family is from there. So I got a lot of love for that part of the world. And who knows, you know? I will never say no to nothing. You know what I mean? Never say never, as they say.
I think it proves the point that he has got that extra bit of something that most fighters don't have. You know, for someone like Conor to recognize that in him, and recognize it a few years ago as well. I mean, they've been aware of one another for a time. And also to have followed through the Cage Warriors' footsteps and have held the belt that Conor used to hold. I don't really see a limit to Paddy's potential. Certainly not his fame.
Give him Conor McGregor. Ooh. Give him Conor McGregor. I think they're both. I think that would be a good fight because they both are not necessarily the elite, but they could fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think Paddy would really give Conor McGregor some problems.
And I said if I was gonna fight someone in the octagon in the UFC, I didn't have an answer for Dana when he was on the pod, but it would be Paddy. It'd be Paddy the Baddy.
Oh shit! A couple of months ago, he messaged me calling me a clout chaser, and who's the clout chaser now, son? Who's clout chasing who? Know what I mean? I wrestle with a better southpaw wrestler every day. Like, I can't wait to elbow his face in.
I'm taking out Paddy the Baddy, dude.
Interesting.
I'm taking him out.